В смешанных единоборствах за их почти 30-летнюю историю прошли сотни тысяч поединков. И нередки случаи, когда грань между победой по правилам и запретным действием является очень тонкой. Сегодня мы с вами посмотрим один из таких боев. А вы обязательно напишите в комментариях свое мнение, справедливым ли было итоговое решение или нет. Мы вновь отправимся в Сингапур, где правит бал сильнейшей ММА-организации в азиатском регионе One FC. Там собрано очень много ярких и зрелищных бойцов в самых разных весовых категориях. Но зрители всегда больше всех привлекают тяжеловесы. Анатолий Малыхин сейчас там является безоговорочным царем горы, но бросить ему вызов там могут очень многие. Вашему вниманию предлагается бой между не знавшим поражений колоритным чемпионом Сенегала по национальной борьбе Омаром Кейном по прозвищу Рег Рег и чемпионом Европейских Игр по греко-римской борьбе белорусом
Кириллом Грищенко.
Now there is no way, no how this goes the distance. No sir, not in this reality. Not today, not happening. Reг Reg and Kirill Grishenko. Grishenko's got to use his reach, particularly in the jab, in the legs, to keep Reg Reg from coming on the inside and pummeling him. Patient start here from Reg Reg. Омаром Кейном.
Look at the way Grishenko took control of that center circle.
I was going to say the same thing. I think this is a tough position for him as well because Grishenko is 2 centimeters taller than him, and so that gives him a lot of reach with those knees when he's coming up on the inside.
Now he's got an over-under. Now we're at 50-50 in the pummel. This is interesting. I thought what would happen when he first experienced a little bit of adversity inside the circle.
Let's also not forget a very quick turnaround here for Омаром Кейном, who competed at 1 on TNT1 back on April 7. Very fast turnaround for a big fella. Body shots here from Grishenko, knee from Reg Reg, which translates as a mystic shaman. Reg Reg, Омаром Кейном.
Now those body shots by Grishenko might not be hurting Омаром Кейном.
Shorts of Grishenko. Jab 2 there from Reg Reg. You wonder if the grabbing of the shorts could stem from the Senegalese wrestling. Circles off clockwise now does Reg Reg. Grishenko controlling center circle, trying to lead Reg Reg into that right hand.
Grishenko's being really patient here, picking his shots. He's walking Reg Reg down and just waiting to basically unload that right hand.
Cracking leg kick. Just dropping to the lower part of the quads of Reg Reg. Then goes upstairs for the headache maker. Nicely done from Grishenko. Gut-punching knee. Drives him against the fence. Body shots from Grishenko. What a grip.
What's it like when you first experience adversity inside the circle? Like inside, when things don't go your way, the doubts start creeping into your mind. It's demoralizing. It was for me.
It is. It can be very demoralizing, but this all depends on your past fight record, history,
He's
experience.
never lost.
Well, not only that, but
in everything.
But in wrestling in Senegal with his training partners, is he getting pushed in the gym? Does he actually experience adversity during training? Because if not, if he's in the gym just tooling people every single day, when you run into something like this, you're not used to it.
Grishenko goes to the outside thigh. High check there, but it looked to hurt Омаром Кейном. Khan on the outside. Blowing heavy here, the Senegalese wrestling champion. He's going to go to unfamiliar territory. He's going to go to the second round for the first time ever. Spinning back fist from Grishenko to end a stellar round. 15-minute match instead of 3 individual rounds that have been scored. How do you see it after the first 5 minutes, Rich?
Yeah, after 5 minutes, I see Kirill actually being the aggressor here. I mean, it wasn't a highly aggressive first round, so don't take that word out of context. But you can see here he's moving forward again. He's very selective with his shots. He controlled the clinch. He kept Omar's back on the fence most of the time and was able to pick and land a couple some hand combinations as well as some kicks. So I have him ahead at this point.
Here come the clubbing punches from Reg Reg, but he couldn't connect, and Grishenko ties him up, tries to look for the fence again.
This is exactly why Kirill, I believe, was really taking his time with the combinations in the first round, because if you get yourself out of position with somebody like Reg Reg, even if he thinks he's tired or whatever, Reg Reg has that explosiveness and he has that power in his hands to put you down.
Yeah, and the minute he sees that opening, he can pull that trigger, and he immediately started throwing those hands.
Kirill's got TNT1. Spinning heel kick, how do you do? From Grishenko. And a nice knee to the midsection from the big man from Belarus.
I like the head moving from
And wrestling, of course, Mitch, is all above waist. There's no leg stuff, right?
it's all upper body, so you can only imagine how strong Grishenko is.
Омаром Кейном, the uppercut, tried to put the chin through the top of the head. And Grishenko just shrugs it off, drifts back to center circle. 2 minutes 15 remain. There from Grishenko. Do you sense Grishenko tiring here, Ace?
Yeah, I do a little bit here as well. And you may see this as an overall better round for Khan, but other than just pushing him against the fence, he's not doing a whole lot of work here. I would like to see the ref break them.
Just a flash of a right hand on the bell, and Омаром Кейном is down. Throat. Listen here.
You want to continue? Yes, you need to go.
So there you heard the bell. The right hand was after the bell. I'd like to see another replay on that right hand in slow motion and see if it did connect cleanly with the throat.
This match was brought to you by HBO Max. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Olivier Coste, has called a stop to this contest after 5 minutes in the second round for your winner by way of technical knockout, Kirill Grищenko.